when walking along Somerton Beach, just south of Adelaide, Australia, in the cold grey dawn of December 1st, 1948, you might have stumbled upon a truly baffling sight. There, slumped against the seawall, was a man dressed in an impeccable suit, polished shoes, and a tie. At first glance, he appeared to be sleeping, peaceful even, but upon closer inspection, it became clear that the man had taken his last breath. Who was this man? How did he die? And why, to this day, is his identity a riddle steeped in eerie, unanswered questions? The authorities immediately sprang into action, but what they were about to discover would only deepen the mystery. First, this unknown man carried no wallet, identification, or any form of ID whatsoever. His pockets held just a train ticket to Henley Beach, some chewing gum, a comb, a quarterful pack of cigarettes, and curious scraps of paper. The most chilling clue. In one of his pockets, meticulously tucked away, were the words "Tamam Shud," printed on a torn piece of paper. This phrase, Persian in origin, translates to ended or finished. The ominously final phrasing sent shivers down investigators' spines. But where did this scrap come from? After days of searching, detectives connected the words to a rare book of poetry called the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. The fragment had been carefully ripped from a copy of this book. As fate would have it, several months later, a man stepped forward, claiming to have found a copy of the Rubaiyat mysteriously deposited in his car on the very night of the Somerton Man's death. Astonishingly, the ripped section matched perfectly with the enigmatic Tamam Shud message. In the back of the book, a series of letters and a cipher, one that none of the world's leading cryptographers to this day have successfully decoded. Now, let's talk about the man himself, the Somerton Man. His physical appearance yielded no identification clues either, though it did hint at a life filled with peculiarities. Autopsy results revealed that his spleen was 3 times its normal size, and his heart showed signs of abnormal damage. Strangely, however, there was no definitive evidence of trauma or physical injury, nor any trace of commonly known poisons in his system. It was as though he had been switched off, his life mysteriously extinguished. Was it murder? Was it suicide? Or was it something else entirely? A dark art or covert operation masked behind the veil of normalcy? Eyewitness accounts added another layer of intrigue. Several people claimed to have seen him lounging in the exact spot where he was found the previous evening. Yet no witnesses noticed him move, groan, or stir. It was as if he lingered on the edge of life, awaiting the inevitable. Authorities then explored clothing labels and garment clues, every single item on his body entirely label-free. They appeared to have been meticulously removed, as if someone very carefully wanted to erase any chance of tracking his origins. But wait, there's more. Hidden inside the lining of his trousers, authorities discovered a neatly folded piece of paper. It contained a telephone number linked to a young woman in the area, a nurse named Jessica Thompson. When detectives confronted Jessica, her demeanor was evasive and unusually nervous. She denied knowing the man, though it was clear there was something more lurking behind her carefully composed replies. However, there was another startling detail. Jessica owned a copy of the Rubaiyat. Could she have been the key to solving this riddle, or merely another mysterious player tangled in the web of clues? What makes this case even more unsettling is its eerie parallels to espionage. The 1940s were the height of Cold War tensions. Adelaide, coincidentally, was surrounded by military facilities and secret communication hubs. The cryptic cipher found in the poetry book bore some resemblance to encryption methods used by spies at the time. Could the Somerton Man have been an operative whose identity was wiped clean to protect a classified mission? Or perhaps was he the victim of international espionage, silenced to keep a dreadful secret under wraps? Despite numerous theories, ranging from tragic romance to elaborate spycraft, the case of the Somerton Man remains unsolved. Decades have passed. Advancements in DNA analysis have come and gone, and yet no conclusive answer has emerged. His body was even exhumed in 21, and whilst some DNA testing has provided leads linking him to certain European ancestry, the full truth remains tantalizingly elusive, and so we are left haunted by these questions. What does Tamam Shud truly signify in the context of this tragic puzzle? Why the erased identity? And who ultimately is the man who, to this day, rests in Adelaide Cemetery under the epitaph, Unknown Man? Some mysteries, as unsettling as they are, seem destined to remain in the realm of the unknowable. This has been another journey into the darkest corners of true history. Hit the like and subscribe button for more enigma-filled content as we dive deeper into the mysteries the world has tried and failed to solve.